guess it's back. Hello and welcome to the Rhubarb Room, and thank you for joining me for another Nihon Box unboxing. Yes, as you saw from the title most likely, the Nihon Box unboxings are back, this time for at least 3 months, so we get 3 videos of the Nihon Box unboxing, and this one is for the month of September, so looking forward to this one. So we're going to have September, October and November boxes to open up for now. I might do some more of them. But yeah, decided to bring these back just because I kind of missed opening them. They were pretty exciting, and yeah, it's nice to have a little mystery in your life here and there. But yeah, if you don't know what Nihon Box is, then it is basically just a Japanese subscription box, which is predominantly like focused around anime, but you also do get some sort of culture items, and then a snack is usually included in the box, but normally it's around anime. So it's one of those things that if you don't really watch anime, then I don't know what you're doing on this video, but welcome anyway if you're just curious. But yeah, it's one I'd say you'd have to watch quite a few anime to get value out of it, just because there is such a range of items that they give you from different shows. And I mean, I do watch a bit, but sometimes, you know, there's items in here that I just really don't know what the hell it is. I mean, sometimes because I don't know the show, or sometimes just because I can't identify what the actual item is. But yeah, we'll see with this box if I get any better at identifying certain items. And hopefully we start off with a banger of a box. And yeah, I mean, usually, to be fair, most of the boxes we've had have been pretty good. There's been 1 or 2 that haven't been great, and that's mainly just because I hadn't seen, you know, the TV show or the movie that the item was referring to or was based on. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. The Nihon Box for the month of September. So let us open this up. I got to say, this box does look like it's about to fall apart a little bit, so that's a little bit worrying. As usual, I will attempt to show you what is actually in here, although it does feel like things are going to slide out. So I will hold the very top of it like that, and hopefully you can get a decent look inside. So, usually what we have on top is the theme, although I can't actually feel it. Maybe it's one of these. Okay, so first we have a Yatta Japan by Nihon Box gift card. Okay, interesting. Thank you so much for your order and your support. To thank you, here is a 1,000 Japanese yen Yatta Japan gift card to enjoy Japan even more. YattaJapan.com is our new shop full of products for Japan lovers. Okay, so you do get an actual card for it, which is pretty cool. I will just show you that. There is the card. I won't show the back just because it does have the code on, and I'm not really sure when I'm going to redeem it. So, yeah, but here is the front of it. And then we also have some designs on the back. And then on the inside, there was a little part where you had the card attached, but that is what it looks like. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So Nihon Box have obviously been doing quite well. So they've got a little shop and a 1,000 yen gift card, which is pretty good. That works out to about $10, or I'd probably say around £7-8. Yeah, so that's not bad. That's not a bad little offer. But as usual, we do have the kind of pamphlet that tells you what's inside the box. I'll go through this at the end if I'm not sure of some of the items actually in there. So we'll put that to the side and let us get on with our first item, which, to be honest, I don't really have much choice in, it seems, just because this item basically is taking up the entire top of the box. So we'll pull that out first. So in 3, 2, 1, here it is. No, there it is. Okay, so this looks like a cushion of some sort. I have seen this character. I have seen it. Seen her. I don't know. Seen it. Not the actual show. I haven't watched the show. But I do recognise the character. I don't know what the show is called. We will probably have a look later. It does look like it's vacuum sealed. So that is what it is looking like. Again, I cannot remember what the character is actually called, but it is just basically a pillow, I'm going to guess. Once you actually open it, it probably just inflates and becomes a pillow. So I'll do that later on. So we will just move on and we'll go for the next item. That seems like it'd be pretty cool if I actually watch the show. Yeah, this is just one of those other instances where I haven't actually watched the show, so it doesn't really, I don't know what's going on with it. But so it doesn't excite me that much. But yeah, let's move on to the next item. And again, it seems like I don't have much choice because it's covering the entire top of the box again. So let's go for this. It is a Bleach pencil case, I'm going to guess. It's just kind of this, I don't know what it is. It wouldn't be a pencil case, sure, would it? Because then your pencils would probably fall out between the gap. So, okay. So at the front, we just have Ichigo, and then on the other side we have Ichigo and Rukia from the show, and yeah, maybe the tag says something. Where's the tag gone? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look inside the pamphlet after, because I'm really not sure. It's not insulated or anything, so it couldn't be like a little lunchbox or something. But it just seems weird that it would open up that much. I mean, I guess you do have access to your pens and stuff really easily, but I just feel like when you shut that, and if it was to go upside down, like just doing that, there's a clear gap in there, so everything will just fall out. So yeah, I don't know. We'll double check it afterwards though. Next item is going to be, it is some Demon Slayer, I don't know, some Demon Slayer snacks. It looks like it's some sort of, I don't know, this might just be some seaweed, to be honest. It looks like there's some seaweed on top of rice. I don't know, but oh, there's some little like, those kind of like little sweet ball things. And it kind of does have that sort of sound, but we'll open it up and see what's going on with it. So we've got 4 packets, it looks like, and then there's also a sticker. I'm gonna say a sticker. This is one of, oh, it's kind of like shiny as well. I don't know how well that's gonna come up, but yeah, that's one of the, I forgot what they're called. What are they called? He's part of the Demon Corps, but yeah, he's one of the top dogs. One of the top, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, he's one of the top, sort of, in the top bracket of the Demon Corps division. And it does kind of look like a sticker. Let me just put that there a sec. Yeah, so it's just a normal sticker. I'll probably find a place to put this. It's quite a nice sticker. But yeah, let us get on to these, which I'm gonna guess is basically just popping candy at this point. Okay. Oh, all right. Interesting. It is what it shows on the front of the packet. It's kind of like the rice and the seaweed and those kind of ball things. I'll try to show you. So hopefully you can just about see that as I start to drop it. But there is kind of like some balls of stuff and some littler balls of stuff and then like little seaweed bits. So that's interesting. But let's give it a try. I'm going to be a bit disappointed if it's not like popping, but we'll try it. Oh god, that is dry. Oh, what the hell is going on? Oh my, what the hell? Oh, that is so salty. Oh my god, that is salty. That's making me tear up. Is this meant to just be a topping? Oh my god. Oh. It's nice. The actual flavour of it is nice, but it's just so salty. Oh my mouth just feels like it's going in on itself. I feel like that's a topping for... That is a topping for your rice. That makes sense now, actually. If we go back to the packaging, that is on rice. So that is like a, I'm gonna guess like a, is it called like a furikake? It's kind of like that Japanese season. That's what this is. I'm pretty sure now because that was salty. It's very nice though. It was really nice. Like the actual flavour of it. like having it on rice, which I will try at some point. It does have a really nice flavour. It is just kind of like a seaweedy saltiness, kind of sea taste a little bit, and the kind of balls a nice crunchy texture. But that definitely goes on rice or something else similar, like maybe probably even good on like noodles and that. Yeah, I will try that at some point, but I'm assuming most people look at the pamphlet beforehand so they know not to eat it plain, and that was quite a lot, but damn, that was salty. Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick drink because my mouth is just, it's reeling in on itself. Okay then, without further ado, let's get into the next item as my mouth and soul recovers from that just salt blast. I'm sure my blood pressure's through the roof now. To be honest, I think there's only there's 3 items left, and one's quite a decent size. I'm quite excited for it actually. It seems like a figure sort of size. And the other one also kind of maybe seems like it could be a small figure, but let's go with the smallest thing in here, which feels like it's in some sort of tub. There we go. What is that? From the back it looks like an orange. That almost looks like one of the characters from Pom Poko, the Ghibli movie. I haven't seen it, but it just kind of seems like that sort of character. I've seen sort of like images from that movie, and it kind of seems like that sort of character. Or I don't know, it seems like a folklore character more than an anime character per se. Oh, that feels really weird. So it's basically this little character, and he has this nice little hat on, and yeah, it's nicely wrapped around him. You can see his little belly, and if we go around, it just kind of feels like this sort of foam ball. So it's a little bit of a foam ball, and then it's wrapped with some fabric. It seems like, yeah, just some sort of fabric, and even the hat is some sort of fabric as well. And I'm guessing that's basically sort of glued on. And if I had to take a guess, we'll have a look after in the pamphlet, I'm going to say that this is some sort of good luck charm. I'm going to say it's a good luck charm, possibly just because of the hat. Maybe some sort of farmer's good luck charm for crops, something like that. But we will find out. It's pretty cool, although I'm not sure if does it actually stay in place? No. It tends to want to roll. Let me pull it up here. Okay, it does kind of stand up, but yeah, it looks pretty cool though. I quite like that. That's pretty cool. We'll find out what it actually is though in a second, or in a few minutes. But let's get on to the second item in the box. I'm just feeling around to see if there is anything else. So the second to last item, it's the second to last largest box, and there it is. And it's just a plain box. Okay, let us have a look inside. It looks like from the outset that it could be a mug. Okay, so it is a mug. It is a Tokyo Avengers mug. So this is a show that I'm watching at the moment. I don't really know what. It's some sort of plastic, but it has a weird feel to it. I'll just show you it. So there you can see Takemichi, which is meant to be the main character. Then we have Mikey, which is another main character. So it basically has most of the main characters. That is Mikey, but just a past version of himself. And then we have Draken. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But I don't know. The material it's made out is a bit strange. It almost looks like it's a little bit faded. I feel like maybe, is it for hot drinks maybe? That if you put hot drink in, it kind of, the colours sort of come out a bit more. We'll have a look in the leaflet. But yeah, it just feels like an odd material, pretty much. It is like a hard plastic, but yeah, we'll see in the pamphlet if it does anything else. But let us move on to the final item in the box. It is Badoom. Okay, I haven't seen this series either, but I think she is from what's it called? Is it Kaguya-sama, maybe? Okay then, so here is the actual character. So I just saw from the base that she stands on, she is called Kaguya, so that's not actually the name of the show. I think it's probably called Love is War, I want to say. I'm going to say Love is War for that. Yeah, I think that's the show that she is from. It does look like a pretty well made character, like the hair detail and the face detail looks pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be one that I personally keep, unless I start watching the show. I have meant to watch the show every now and then. I think, should I watch it, shouldn't I? And then I never actually end up going to watch it. But yeah, it's a pretty good figure, so we'll put that to the side, and that is everything in this month's Nihon Box. We'll just double check. We will just double check what the cup is made for. Is it just a normal cup? We'll check what this, which I'm going to guess is the culture item, actually is. I'll just show you that first opened up. So we have a Tokyo Avengers Cup. We had to make a bit of space for Tokyo Avengers in September's box. It is a cup made of bamboo fibres, no BPA. Okay, so that explains why it felt kind of odd. It is made of bamboo fibres. Here it is. So yeah, this is made of bamboo fibres that you can use to drink, or like us, to hold your pencils on your desk. Okay, so makes sense. So use it as a sort of pencil holder. Or actually as a drinking mug. Okay, so let us have a look. Ah, that's what this is. I've just had a look at it. This thing from Bleach is actually a tissue box cover. So I can see a tissue box actually fitting in here now. Yeah, that does sort of make sense. And oh, I guess it closes up like that and has a little gap, so then maybe the tissue sort of pokes through. Yeah, okay then, that's a pretty cool item then. And then these little packets, they are Ochazuke Kimetsu no Yaiba. So with this month's Nihon Box, you will be able to try a Japanese speciality, Ochazuke. It is a very simple dish consisting of rice and tea accompanied by a variety of condiments. To prepare it, all you have to do is pour a pack on rice, then add hot water. Okay. This one is a special Kimetsu no Yaiba version with nori seaweed and comes with a sticker out of 18 possible designs. So yeah, you do actually, so you put this on rice, put some hot water on it, and yeah, it makes a sort of just a little meal for you. And just on the taste on its own, the actual flavour was good, even though it was salty to hell. Like, it was so salty, but it makes sense that you're going to be adding water and rice. So it needs to season all of that. So I will definitely try that. This is actually really intriguing. And then finally, we'll just see what this thing is again. So it is a Tanuki Okiyagari Koboshi. Have you ever heard of Okiyagari Koboshi? It is a Japanese object traditionally made from paper mache, and its particularity is that it will always return to an upright position. Okay. Okiyagari Koboshi literally means getting up, little boy. Okay. This version, specially handmade in Japan for you, represents a tanuki, the legendary Japanese animal. Okay, so this is actually a real animal, a tanuki, which I have no idea what that is. Picture here or somewhere will pop up. Okay, so apparently this will return to an upright position no matter what you do. So we're gonna test that. We're gonna test that right at the end. So stick around for that. But yeah, just to wrap this up, this was a decent little box. I've noticed that they don't actually have the big kind of sort of paper cover anymore, or at least this one didn't have it. Basically, we used to have it used to show us the theme for the month. So this theme for this month is Team Power. Just saw it at the back of this. Oh, in fact, actually, it does actually tell us what a tanuki is at the back of this leaflet. So let's have a little look at that. Again, pictures, whatever it is, will be up here. So let's get into it. So Tanuki, a popular legendary animal. Have you ever heard of the Tanuki? It is an animal that is physically quite similar to a raccoon. Tanuki are very popular and are part of Japan's mythology, with many stories about them. This month, let's talk a bit about this legendary animal. You probably know the Tanuki thanks to the Super Mario game. Indeed, the Italian plumber can transform himself into a Tanuki in a few games of the saga. Can he? Can Mario transform himself into a Tanuki? I don't know. I've played a few Mario games, but I don't remember that happening. Okay, if you say so. The first appearance was in 1988 in Super Mario Bros. 3. With this Tanuki costume, Mario can fly with his tail and transform himself into a stone statue. Okay. Well, in real life, Tanuki can't fly, but in the Japanese mythology, they are real shapeshifters. Okay, so they are real shapeshifters. Moreover, this specific shapeshifting skill is part of Studio Ghibli's movie Pom Poko's main storyline. Yes, I told you, I was right. I knew it from somewhere, even just by sight, but not actually watching the movie. In this movie, Tanuki transform themselves into ghosts, Kitsune and Jizu, to scare the humans in order to save their countryside from destruction. Just like in Mario and Pom Poko, the shape-shifting power of Tanuki is greatly described in many Japanese tales. In old folk tales, they would make their tummy round to use as a drum and drink sake. If you come to Japan, you will see many statues of Tanuki in front of shops and restaurants. In kanji, Tanuki can be written with the characters, it shows me the characters, which means others, ta, and surpass, nuki. Surpass others, basically, is what Tanuki means. It is a famous lucky charm. Okay, so that is, that was a really cool little read about Tanuki and their kind of like lore and history in Japanese culture. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. But we have come to the end of this Nihon Box for the month of September. So if you liked it, maybe do consider leaving a like. That would greatly help me out. And if you are new and you sort of like it and you're looking forward to the next ones, then maybe do consider subscribing to be notified of when that video actually comes out. But from me, that's all. So goodbye and ciao ciao. So here we have the Tanuki. So let's just see if it will actually stay. Okay, fair enough. It does sort of... Oh, no, that didn't quite come back to... No, it's not really... Sort of. It kind of comes back to an upright position. If you wobble it, it does sort of come back. But it's not... if you pop it upside down, then... It doesn't really